Hello YouTube, Beat here back with another kicking action figure review. Yes, this is the first Star Wars review I've done in what has to be years. Because I don't really collect Star Wars. And I remember when the Black Series came out, the 6-inch line was announced. And I was like, I can't do this, I can't collect another line, I can't buy more figures. So I found the Boba Fett everyone was looking for, passed on him. Sold Darth Vader for really cheap online, passed on him. And then the new Star Wars movie had to happen. Episode 7, and guess what? I bought Kylo Ren. I did. I bought Kylo Ren. Here we have the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Kylo Ren. Got this sucker at Barnes & Noble for under $20. Pretty good deal. I thought he'd be more expensive because he was at a bookstore. Not the case. Actually about the same price as retail. And then I got my member discount. So, yeah. Very cool. I'm recording this about less than 20 days before the movie comes out for sure. Today's the 28th of November, and it comes out the 18th of December. Maybe I'll have this up before then, maybe not. I have a bunch of reviews I've been needing to upload, and I haven't been doing it because I've been spending Thanksgiving at my parents' place, and they don't have internet. Savages! Anyways, Kylo Ren, pretty cool figure. Not as good as I thought he was going to be, but still pretty cool. The Black Series is a pretty strong line. So, I don't really know much about the character. Normally, I would not buy a figure of a character unless I knew about that character. But, Kylo Ren has been so hard for people to find recently and is kind of pricey online, like 30 bucks and up, which I wouldn't be willing to pay, so I just saw him and grabbed him, and I really want Captain Phasma and old Han Solo too. Yeah, first off, we're going to talk about the accessory. He's got this lightsaber that was kind of the center of controversy for a while, but I think everyone's gotten over it. The hilt and stuff's all painted up very nicely. You got the blade here, and if you want it turned off, you can just pop the blade out, and you have an off lightsaber, so that's pretty cool too. Nice little option that you have. I'm gonna leave it like that, but just be careful not to lose your blade. And I had it in this hand. It's supposed to be in this hand, I believe, but this hand's too wide for it. You'll have to take like a hairdryer to it or something probably. But articulation wise, head goes side to side, not really up and down. That's kind of a bummer. You got up and down right here on the arms, forward and back. You got a bend here, you got a swivel here as well. And then you have up and down on the hand like this instead of in and out this way. And I think that's so he can like point his lightsaber forward. You know what I'm saying? Like that, which is pretty cool. Nice little extra thought there. But yeah, you got that rotation and everything. There is articulation here at the waist, and there's an ab crunch under the cloak, so those are there, as you can see. So that's neat, right? That's pretty neat. And the leg articulation's actually better than I thought it was going to be, honestly, because it looks so hindered, but it's really not. Forward all the way, back a good ways. You got your double knee bend, which is really nice, and you can swivel up at the top of the leg as well, and you have up and down on the foot, you have ankle pivot, and that's all really good. So yeah, the articulation, I wish that there was a little more you could do in here, but he's got all this cloak and stuff going on, and the head, I wish could go up and down, but alas, it does not. But those are really my only articulation complaints. Most of it's actually pretty good. I was just expecting it to move better in this cloth. And speaking of the cloth, let's move on to detail and paint and stuff. Cloth robe. Who does that for figures anymore? The only time you ever see cloth on figures if it's like a real high-end collectible, you know? And this, like, the Black Series actually has a lot of cloth figures. Friggin' cloth robe. That's nice. It feels like gym shorts or something. Nice, stretchy, breathable material. That's nice. He's got this belt here. He's got the rivet, like little bands on the arms looking. this part of his cloak sculpted pretty well. Looks real nice. The hood functions well. It doesn't look as good when you pull back, but what figure's hood does, am I right? But it sits nice on the head, and you can kind of turn it with the head a little, and it's held down by this plastic piece. So the hood functions really, really well. He's just a very nice figure. You know, his legs and stuff are all hidden away, but they're still fully detailed and everything. That's nice. Pegals on the bottom of the feet. He's a good figure. He's a good figure. I really need Captain Phasma so she can stand with him. And I might get one of the new, like, First Order Stormtroopers or whatever also. Now it's time for size comparisons, and I'm going to do a little something different for size comparisons this time. Because as I said, I do not have any other 6-inch Black Series figures. Obviously this guy's not going to scale up well with like your 3 3/4 inch Star Wars stuff from over the years. But from what I can tell, he does scale well with his line. Not sure exactly how tall he personally is because I haven't seen the movie, but he does look like he goes well with the rest of his line. So what I'm going to do instead is show him with a bunch of other action figure lines and let you guys decide what you like him with best. Marvel Legends, as you can see here with the modular armor Iron Man, aka Heroic Age Iron Man, and the movie Ant-Man. Here he is with some recent Power Rangers, some Halo figures from Halo 5 and also Halo 4. Here he is with some Mattel DC Movie Masters. Here he is with some DC Directs, DC Collectibles. Here he is with some more DC figures from Mattel, like DC Superheroes and also DC Universe Classics. Here he is with some Kaiju figures, like the NECA NES Godzilla and the SH Monster Arts Gamera 2 Gamera. And lastly, here he is with some SH Figure Arts, specifically SH Figure Arts Kamen Riders. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Kylo Ren figure from Hasbro? Well, I think a 6-inch Star Wars line was a really good idea. I just want to say that real quick, because I don't really feel like I've had the chance to say it, or the opportunity to say it in really many other videos. But he's actually a very good figure. He's great. I actually think he scales well with Marvel Legends. Out of all those scalings, I think the Marvel Legends were the best ones. So, yeah, you know, just a really nice figure. The cloth is great. The articulation is good. I wish the head could go up and down. And maybe we could just get a tiny little bit more out of the torso area. But I think other than that, I'm good. You know, the lightsaber fits in at least one hand, you know. And both the hands are holding hands, so whichever one's not holding something can be used as like a force hand, which is pretty cool. I think that's really cool. And, you know, all in all, I think he's just a cool figure all around. So, honestly, I'm going to give this guy 4 out of 5 stars. I think he totally deserves it. If you can get him, you know, for 20 bucks, get him. I wouldn't pay a bunch for him. At least wait until the movie comes out before you do that. I mean, maybe if he's, you know, harder to find and you really like the character after the movie comes out and everything, you know, pay what you want for him. You know, it's your life. But if you don't know anything about Kylo Ren yet like I do, because I avoid spoilers and J.J. Abrams is actually pretty good about keeping stuff under wraps. Honestly, I'd say just get him if you can get him, you know, like I did for regular price or cheaper, but I wouldn't pay a ton for him without knowing what the character was. And, you know, I don't think he's worth a ton. You know, I think he's worth exactly what his price point puts him at, honestly. So, yeah, that's it for this, you guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links in the description below, baby. And, yeah, so that's it. 4 out of 5 stars, and I'll see you all later.